Detroit rapper, her name is Dejua Blanding, who goes as Dark Demos, is taking legal action against Lyft. She claims that on January 18th, the Lyft driver locked his doors and refused her ride, saying she was too big and that his tires couldn't handle the weight. He actually said, by the way, he says this, and you guys will see the video. He says he has tired tires. They're tired, bro. They've been working all day.
What kind of vehicle? Do we know what kind
I
of
don't
car
know, but
he has?
you'll kind of get a glance from it from the side. But he suggested she order a larger vehicle instead, which is, to me, it's fair. Feeling humiliated, she filed a lawsuit arguing that this kind of treatment is discriminatory. Lyft responded by condemning all forms of discrimination. I would never have done that. And emphasized their commitment to respect her kindness in their community. Now, you know what this reminds me of? Do you guys remember that chick a little while back that was trying to get on a Southwest flight, Rob, and they charge her for 2 seats? And it's like, yo, lady, your ass is literally filling 2 seats. You got to pay for it. She didn't get any money, which I'm proud of. But I want to show you guys. So, guys, this is the video. Yeah, let's choose this one now. This is the video of her situation. And listen, guys, she's just standing there. She's out of breath. Like, and by the way, we're not fat shaming. We're not doing all that stuff. She's morbidly obese. I think we found out she's 470 some pounds.
489,
You have to appreciate this. It's you have a heart in one heart that's beating for 4 people in a human.
Exactly.
There's no shame. There's just, it's not healthy. And all things being equal, don't weigh 400 and some odd pounds. And if the transformation people can do it is truly amazing. But appreciate that you got one heart for one person beating for 4 people.
And guess what? If she wins money, guess what she's gonna buy with it? A Burger King and McDonald's. Anyway, all right. So this is the video she recorded of her and the Lyft driver, and really try to listen to him. He says, "My tires are tired." Go ahead, play this.
What?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
What?
Sorry.
For what? What you saying?
Yeah, I got no space in my
no
car
space.
is small.
I can fit in this car.
No, believe me, you can.
Yes, I can.
Believe me. So, I'm sorry.
What I'm gonna do about my money?
I'm gonna cancel you.
Cancel it, give her a refund.
So you telling me I can't
She's out of breath.
get in the lift because I can't fit in your car?
Yeah, you need to order a bigger car.
What make you think I can't fit in the car?
What made my eyes?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
What makes you think I can't fit in this car?
Because the car is small in the back. Believe
My best friend has a Benz that's newer than this that I can
What kind of car
fit
you
in.
in?
That's the same size.
I'm looking this up. There's legit questions
Yeah, I'm sorry.
about science.
So you really telling me?
Look at her. She
I'm too
can't
busy
breathe.
in
She
your
can't
car.
talk.
So I gotta
From
order another
standing.
lift.
From the mirrors and the door handle, I think it's
And
from
to be
Mercedes.
more specific with you, I got very tired tires.
Very tired tires.
What I got to do with
car
the
is that? I'm not good
tires?
with cars,
I think it's a Mercedes.
And you have no space.
Dude,
How you know I don't have no space?
Yeah, I got no space in the back. Believe me.
How do you know I don't
admit,
have
this
no
is
space?
embarrassing.
It's embarrassing, but,
But
she's
it's not his
Because I
fault.
tried
Yeah,
to-
but yeah,
You know what else
now
is
you
really
can stop it.
What else is really embarrassing? Weighing 487 pounds.
Yeah.
Like the specific kind of intentional gluttony you have to engage in to weigh that much is insane.
I was looking up like what the max weight per passenger is. You have like a car will have a capacity of 800 and some odd pounds, but you have 400, nearly 500 pounds located in one spot on the car. I'm not trying to be funny.
No.
That can mess up suspension. That can,
Look, I have a Toyota Corolla, guys. I'm proud, okay? And I'm not making fun. He has to sit in the front seat. It's a small car. I know that's a bigger car than mine. And if I was doing Uber or Lyft, I can't put her in my car, bro. My tires are this small.
Yeah, my Corolla is from 07. I put more than a few grocery bags on the back seat and I hear things starting to rattle around because it's just old.
Yeah.
You can't put that kind of weight in there. Humberto, while we kick it around other people, do me a favor. Can you Google the average weight of a female polar bear?
All right.
A polar bear? And while he's doing that, Rob, what are you going to say?
Well, to Viva's point, it's not just a suspension of the vehicle, but think about the actual seating that has to uphold 489 pounds. We had a friend, he was, and I say was because he passed away since, his name was Mook, right? We grew up, his name was Mark, but he looked like a Mook. And Mook weighed a lot. Mook was above 300 when, this is the early 2000s, when anybody was above, like 300 now is a common thing for Americans.
Woo.
It's weird. But back then it wasn't. And so Mook was a big guy, and he sat in our friend Chris Pinestri's Ford Thunderbird, a 97 Ford Thunderbird, I'll never forget, front seat of the vehicle, and broke the entire seat.
No.
Now, is that woman, if she sits in the bench seat of that back of the Mercedes and she breaks it,
No, it's
is
him.
she going to cover that cost,
Nope,
or is it going to
no.
go to the guy? And then in addition to the suspension, and I hate to be the gas
Don't be
is
that
not
guy.
cheap, there's going to be I would think that there would be increased drag because you're hauling more weight, so it's going to increase the cost of gas. There's a lot of reasons why that woman should be on a flatbed truck and not in the back of some guy's
like
Lyft.
no joke. There is a reason why they have disabled functional vehicles where they have a lift, they have reinforced seating. I drove a fish tank that was a small fish tank with like 3/4 of the water out. And it affected the handling of the car. So I mean, it's not to be funny. It's like I sympathize with
and
everybody.
To Connor's question, oh my God, the average weight of a female polar bear is between 300 and 500 pounds.
So this woman is heavier than some female polar bears.
And
Almost
and-
most
put that in perspective.
female polar bears. There's only 11 pounds between her and the maximum.
Yo,
Are we going to hear her rap? 'Cause I
oh,
want
yeah,
to
we're
hear
gonna
her.
hear rap.
I'm sure it'll be
Wait,
eloquent.
Alberto, I want to ask the chat. I want an honest opinion. Does the chat think that this guy was in the wrong, or was he in the right because of
All
the
right,
vi-
let's
of-
ask
It's
chat.
going to be unanimous. If you put a
I
poll
don't
in
know.
there,
I think, if I had to guess, 15% is going to be on her side. But this is a video. Guys, look at how... Can you play this video of her, Nat? I'm assuming it's in her apartment. Look at, like... just. Oh, the music. Lower the music, Nat, if you can, babe. Just so we don't get in trouble for the music. Go ahead. Just play it. Like, look
what's
at...
that tattoo? What's that tattoo?
I don't even know, dude. It's like a map
It's
of like
actually
a
the
treasure.
entire Bible written out on her belly.
Yeah, you can play it. Now, can you play it, but just lower the music? Look at... Holy moly.
I feel terrible.
Oh.
This is a woman.
No, not this.
She's exploiting
all right,
herself
forget it.
for the
Forget it.
shock value.
You guys get the message.
What's the guy in the lift worried about his tires for? She clearly brought a bunch of spare tires of her own.
Yeah, no shit. But
That can't be comfortable. I mean, Humberto, you're a bigger fellow like me.
Yeah.
I mean that in the nicest of ways. We're bigger.
I'm
Are
fat.
you
I'm not
uncomfortable?
bigger, huh?
Do you like when do your thighs rub together when you walk?
No, I have very white hips.
Okay. I don't.
Birthing hips.
I have very thick thighs, and they rub together. That's very uncomfortable as a man. I can't, like, her thighs and calves, like, all of it goes together. That
Look,
is-
first of all,
it's like a
everything-
mesh of flesh.
I think people are being a little
Flesh
too hard
mesh.
on Humberto. By no means, you're just a taller, bigger, structured human. Anybody who's had
That's
kids,
ridiculous.
you know that like when you have to get in between the folds of a kid to get the milk out,
Yeah,
and
of
it
course.
ends up smelling a little sour.
Yeah.
I logistically, how does one properly wipe one's buttocks?
Well,
after a
there's
poop?
probably a reason her rap name is Dank. So
Is it?
Moss.
her name is Dank D. Moss. Oh, speaking of rapping,
great question,
look at...
Devo.
Well, you know,
alright,
they say a rolling stone gathers no moss. This stone clearly does not roll.
and by the way,
she
so
gets
this
the
is...
moss.
I wanted to show... we were going to show you this before you got in here. This is her rapping. Mind you, she's not in the driver's seat, which normally people would be in the driver's seat. She's not in the back seat. She's in the open hood trunk. The open trunk of a vehicle. She could barely get in. Look at where the dog is going. Play her rapping in this video. Go ahead.
The dog, that's a
Watch
beautiful
this.
dog.
The dog is like, you know what? What's that? What's that smell?
Is that pork rinds?
What the hell is the dog? Oh my! Get out of there!
I bet that dog.
Oh, that's a beautiful dog.
Look at how low the car is. Look how low the car.
That's a trailblazer. Look at the taillights. That is an SUV that can seat 8, and it's tipping
and the
to one
muffler's
side.
almost on the floor. The muffler's almost on the floor. Like
We're gonna talk about that later.
Yeah, but it's unbelievable. And by the way, I'm not going to show the video. Her lawyers are sitting there, and one of them in a pinstripe shoe says something along. That guy right there. That guy says something along the lines like, "Yeah, it's as if he was like, I don't know what in Detroit, I guess." It's almost as saying you can't get in here because you're black or you're gay. No. I'm talking about my vehicle. I'm talking about wear and tear. I'm talking about my tires. No, bro. What's
General
the chat?
safety.
It's gonna be
The chat is
95%.
91% agree with the Lyft driver.
Told you 9%.
91% agrees with the Lyft driver. So like 9%.
Who are the other 9 that are looking at this?
Somebody that's
story going
500
the other
pounds.
way?
There's probably
Polar
500
bears, polar bears. Can we go to a lawyer again? Like,
Go
I'm
to
sorry
lawyer
to
now.
use- all right. He looks like an off-brand Matt Getz.
He does look
Can,
like
you,
Matt
can we
Gaetz.
zoom in? Does he have a, not that I judge mullets, but does he have a mullet?
Oh, yes.
He has
He's got long hair.
He has long hair. It's like my hair. And then
This dude thinks he's just won the lottery. Now he's got an amazing percentage of whatever she gets out of this. Lyft buckled before they probably even knew the facts.
Yep.
And I do wonder if there's like provisions in their contracts that say that there's obvious you do not expose a car to more damage than the Lyft $47 charge would possibly be able to cover.
Now, I'm no legal expert, so Viva, maybe you can provide commentary on this. But I feel like Lyft actually has a very valid legal strategy here. If they just file for a couple continuances, a massive coronary will take out the plaintiff, and then they won't have to worry about
The
it.
estate will inherit the
Rob's
lawsuit.
reading the
That-
chat.
that
Chat
would be a way
is
of-
vicious. More than one person in the chat has made the joke her blood type is gravy.
Come on, that's an
More
old
than
joke.
one, but then somebody wrote, she makes Biggie Smalls look like Flavor Flav. That is lurking since been lurking in the chat. That's very good.
Okay, I got
Let's go,
one. I got
baby.
one for you, chat. They say rappers have bars. She has chocolate bars.
Her name is Dank.
Dank D.
D-A-N-
Moss.
Dank
The Moss.
D. Moss.
Moss.
Okay.
Yeah. It's just
It's a no-brainer.
There's
She's
no words
it's terrible, but
that she posted that video and a lawyer was like, "Oh yeah, I'm." What,
Miss Kool-Aid.
what did she say? What did she say?
Somebody, who was that in the chat? CJ Trickster wrote Miss Kool-Aid instead of Mr. Kool-Aid. You ever see the Kool-Aid Man?
Oh yeah.
She has 200.
Well,
she,
I mean,
she has type 200
Like, bro,
diabetes.
Yeah, like Lyft, bro. Like Lyft should have. You said Lyft forklift,
Yeah.
which is one thing, or like, dude, there's cranes all
like,
over
can you
the
call
city.
a horse trailer on Lyft?
Yeah, or just pick her ass up in a crane, drop her off. Like it's, bro.
Yeah, but you do. It's like it's again not to make fun. This is a should not be encouraged by way of behavior. But there was a guy who got so obese couldn't get out of his house. They had to tear down the door frame to allow him to get out.
Yeah, I remember I saw that they used like a crane
Yeah.
to lift him out to place him onto like a truck to be able to take him to the hospital.
And you know what? Shame if you're that person. If you're Dank, what's her name? Hold on a second. The Jua Blanding. Shame on your friends. Shame on your family. Shame on anybody in your life that is pro, like you go girl, you slay queen, eat. No. It's big is beautiful. No. It's unhealthy. You need to get on a serious diet because the future doesn't look bright it really doesn't because there's no positivity coming out that long. Look at, what's that rapper? Big Pun. Big Pun, you're that size. And I'm telling you right now, it's not good for your heart. But anyway, I hope she hears that and doesn't. I hope you make money and you do whatever the hell you're gonna do. But that's not a good thing. So if you like this clip, click right here. And if you want to see more like it, click right here. Stay angry, Patriots.